color to your Friday with easy and engaging Holi-inspired craft activities. Joining us this morning to show us how it's done is entrepreneur and co-founder of Modi Toys, Avni. Is it Modi or Modi?
Modi.
Modi, I was right. My default is pronounce something in Spanish, and I can't figure out the pronunciation. I pronounce it in Spanish, so that's good for me and good for us. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks so much for having me. This is not my usual Friday.
Oh, well. And you've brought some friends.
I did. I brought my daughter and my niece.
Excellent. All right, girls. First and foremost, talk to us about the Holi celebrations.
Yeah, so Holi is a 2-day-long Hindu festival that marks the revival of spring, and is popularly known as the Festival of Colors because color play is a huge part of the celebration. And if you think about it, in the springtime, you know, flowers are in abundance, they're blooming everywhere, which is key because traditionally colored powder has always been made using freshly ground flower petals.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Yeah, and so another reason why, you know, color plays a big part of the celebration actually stems back to Krishna, who is the Hindu god of love and friendship.
That's right.
Is that our little stuffed animal?
It is. Actually, it's from our company, Modi Toys.
Oh.
So as the story goes, when he was a little boy, he was a little Dennis the Menace, and he had this huge crush on this sweet little girl named Radha. And so, but because he's blue-skinned, he always sort of stood out. So his mom says to him that, hey, why don't you and your group of friends get together and have a surprise color fight with Radha and her friends? And that's exactly what they did, and that's a tradition that we continue to carry on today.
Oh, how joyful. Good triumphs over evil every single time. All right, thank you for that story.
Yeah, I learned
Girls, are
something
you
every
ready to show us how it's done? A little bit?
Yes.
What do you have for us?
We got some crafts.
Yeah.
And wait, before we start, I need you to tell us why everybody's kind of wearing white.
Oh, good question. So, because obviously, you know, it's filled with color, you always want to show up to Holi wearing all white from head to toe because you will leave fully colored.
This is my kind of party.
Yeah,
I love
a dress
this.
code. It's a white party.
A white party. That then turns into an all different color party.
Move over,
fun.
Yes.
Exactly. So, you know, one of the key reasons why my brother and I started Modi Toys and created these Hindu-inspired plush toys and books is because we were looking for fun, easy ways to introduce and spark curiosity in our kids about our Hindu culture.
Amazing.
So obviously, you know, products are a great, effective way to do that, but so are activities.
The crafts, baby, that's right.
Because they're so hands-on, right?
Into it.
You guys ready to do some crafts?
They're so excited.
They're like,
so first up is the volcano. I'm sure everyone is familiar with this one because I did not invent this, but what I've done is I've added a little twist to it. So we're going to start by, Nadia, you can help me out here.
So what is this? Is that dye? Powdered dye?
This is all natural, like I said. So, you know,
from the flowers?
Yes,
From flower
yeah.
petals. Okay.
So we start by, Nadia, you can help me. So we're going to go ahead and add some colored powder.
So one color to each little muffin tin right there.
And that's just a mini muffin tin that you can.
And everyone has
likely
all of this
have
stuff
this
at home. Exactly.
Great.
So we're gonna first put a layer of colored powder. You know, you can be as generous as you want.
Yeah.
But typically you want to do equal parts.
Oh, and that's baking soda.
Exactly.
Oh,
This is
okay.
baking
To make
soda.
the volcanic
Baking soda.
Exactly.
I got baking soda.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have her do the first one.
This is so
Oh
nice.
yeah. you
And
want
is
the
this
pink one.
water?
These colors are
This
so
is vinegar.
Vinegar,
So
okay.
baking soda and vinegar create this fun chemical reaction. And it's really
see it.
magical, right, for the kids to watch, right?
Let's see it.
So go
3,
ahead.
2, 1. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, here we go.
Get after it.
Yeah.
Ooh. So what I sometimes like to do is I'll set this up and I'll put the baking soda on top already. So it looks like a white tray, right?
Right.
And they don't know which colors are
Oh,
hiding.
that is
underneath.
fun.
And then
So
when
colored
they-
powder underneath, baking soda on top, and a great activity. Figure out, try to guess which color is going
Exactly.
to
So it's fun. And this honestly
fantastic.
keeps them occupied for so long.
would
And
keep
we
me
keep redoing
occupied
it.
for a
We just-
while.
What are you doing tonight? You want to?
I'm doing holy crap.
Go ahead, you keep
Fantastic.
doing what you want.
Okay. What is the next craft you have for us?
So next one is an arts and crafts activity, and this is great because, you know, kids can really express themselves freely because they can color way outside the lines.
Love it.
So you start with some
Amazing.
colored paper, and you're going to take a glue stick.
Oh, I
And
think I
then-
know where this is going.
Yeah.
Anna. This is
So go
my
ahead,
kind
you're
of
gonna
craft
glue
because
stick.
I'm bad at this thing.
Have you girls, have they done this before?
She has not actually, so she's going to do this for the first time. Go ahead.
First
Go
time on
ahead.
live television.
Nothing like a trial by fire, as they say in the business.
Pressure.
Here
So
we go.
basically, you're going to put this, you know, wherever you want.
That
and
is
then
fun.
you
it's
have
just
to
a
You
glue
feel good
stick.
about where you put it, or you want to put a little more?
go ahead, put a little bit more.
I say do it up. Go big or go home. There we go.
Then you can
Okay.
use your fingers, depending on how messy you feel like getting, or a strainer.
Oh, look, she has a tiny
Oh,
And
boy.
then I love the effect this creates when you use a strainer. And you
Wow.
Oh, how fun.
Wow. Move over, Jackson
Ooh.
Pollock. This
And then
is
you add
the
more
real deal.
colors to
This does look a little bit
Exactly.
Monet-esque.
And Avni, I have to tell you, one of the things I love most about this is there's no screen involved.
Yes. Yes.
It is all just creativity.
Good
of the
old-fashioned
brain.
fun.
Yeah,
Hold
and
this-
what
let's
I
see
love
this
about
one.
Here's
it
the
is
finished
that,
product,
well,
correct?
Actually, so this is the next step. So this is
next
what it's going to look like once you finish, right? And then there is one little finishing
There's
touch.
your guy.
We have our little cutout of Krishna and Radha, the story I was
Oh,
just
there they are.
sharing. Yep.
I love that.
And so you just go ahead and glue that on, and like I love that it creates like this like 3D-ish effect,
Yeah.
right? Because they're dressed in all white, right?
is
beautiful.
On this colored
Beautiful.
background.
Oh.
And actually, this we literally took a page out of our book.
Look at this.
And then here we are.
Exactly.
Let me tell you
yeah.
something. Thank you
You
for the
do not
crafts.
need a phone.
Thank you for doing this.
You've got an event coming up.
We do, yeah. So we are going to be at the Seaport on March 18th, Saturday. It's
love
an
the
outdoors event, and it's from 11 to 2. But honestly, bring the whole family, bring the kids. It's super fun. And come dressed in white.
Yes.
Dressed in white.
These two, look
Fantastic.
out, look, they're still working. God bless
Girls,
them. You guys having
thank
fun?
you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Love this.
Amazing. Beautiful.
We're gonna try our hands at this. at some point.
Yes.
Yeah.
Still ahead, though, meteorologist by Miranda is giving us another look at our forecast.